Hello everyone, how you doing? I wanted to actually run through some of my protective measures I went to protecting my iPhone 6 Plus. As you see, I have two outer casings for it, and I also have a rubber clear case wrapping the whole entire phone. Some people may think this is a little overkill, but I think that this is really good for when you want to do a resale of the phone. Keeps the phone intact, keeps it in good shape, so you can get top dollar for it whenever you want to get rid of the phone and actually get an upgrade for the next iPhone or for whatever phone that you're trying to get after this one. So the plastic casing that I have wrapped around the phone is made by a company called Skynomi. That's them right there. This is the solution that they provide. Yes, this is one of those wet solution type casings on there, and I know some people think it's a pain. It does take patience, but if you breathe in and breathe out slowly and count backwards from 10, you won't have as much stress to deal with it. It is tedious, so once you get over that, you're good to go. So just get it through your head. It's going to be a tedious process. There's no fast, quick, easy way to do it when you're doing these web applications. They take time. So, but as you see, the result, if you take your time and do what the instructions tell you to do, and some of the things I'm about to point out that the instructions don't tell you to do, that it actually works out pretty well. No half glued on spots or having to continuously press down on it to make sure that everything is glued. Once it's on, it's on. This has been on for about 2 weeks now, and it still looks seamlessly very well. So, yeah. So to walk you through getting the back on, because as you can see, obviously, anyone that does have an iPhone 6 or seen it, know that you have the rounded edges on there. It's hard to get this on there with that. So, what I did first is all I did was I applied, the solution that they give. Just like most people know about wet applications, you have to spray it on, spray your hands and all of that. And once you do that, they give you a card that you slide all of the excess solution off. I did all of that, took a napkin, and on the edges, just wiped on the outer parts of it to get a little bit of the excess off from there. And pardon my mistake, not a napkin, but actually using a microfiber cloth. Did that, and once I did that, the edges still were flapped up, and the top edges as well. So just make sure that you have it centered and you have the backing on correctly. Wait 30 minutes. Just don't do anything. Just wait 30 minutes. Come back to it. Then apply pressure to the edges and get them on. Like I said, this is tedious. So, after 30 minutes or so, you'll be able to get those edges on. Once you do that, 15 minutes after that, you'll be able to apply your case. And that's what I did. So about 45 minutes in, you'll be able to get that backing on. The front is not as tedious as putting this backing on. The reason why I have two cases, I'm about to get into that, is that once I applied the front, which looks pretty well, once I did that, this case, this Incipio case that I put on here, once you put this on, this particular case, it clamps the outer edges of the phone in and causes this protective cover to bubble on the edges. So that's a problem. So I had to get rid of this. This was a pretty good, sleek design. I really did like it. The only thing I didn't like, it didn't have the cutout for the apple. Some people don't care about that, but I do. So that was my only issue. I wasn't going to get another case just because of that. So I was going to keep this case, and this case was really good. But like I said, it was clamping on the outer edges of the phone, causing the protective cover to bubble up, hence, making it look a little tacky. So I ended up getting a case from iBlason, and works pretty well. The edges don't clamp on to it at all in terms of bubbling up. It just gives just enough amount of space for me to be able to work with the phone and not have to worry about taking it off at night because I'm worried about bubbling or anything. So it worked pretty well. So I would recommend, just finding cases that actually do that. You don't have to get this particular case, but like I said, it did that for me and it worked. So that's what I went with. But I'll leave that up to you to choose what you want to do. So like I said, this this plastic case was, you know, done with Skinomi, and then I choose one of the rubber cases that didn't clamp the outer sides, and that worked good for me. So hope you like this review. You know, if you want to get any of the products that I've mentioned, I will have them listed below, you know, at the end of this video. Thanks for your time.